Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. Hope you guys are all doing well. Please remember this is general, so it may or may not resonate. All readings are timeless, could be talking about the past, present, or the future. We're going to take a look at the Divine Masculine today. Okay, so angels, spirit guides, ancestors of the highest light, please give clear, accurate messages for the Divine Masculine. What's the Divine Masculine's energy like right now, Spirit? Okay. We have number 43, a man holding a coin, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse. So they could be struggling financially, or they feel a little bit overburdened right now in terms of maybe work obligations. They could be overworking themselves at this time, really trying to make ends meet for some reason. I do feel like there has been some type of separation for a few of the masculines in terms of their karmic partners, as I've been kind of channeling that energy for a while, where there's been the energy in the collective where the masculine needed to break free from karmic connections, and it does seem like this is happening for a lot of you. But I do feel like this masculine who I'm picking up on is really feeling a little bit burdened at this time, or they feel like there's just no forward movement in terms of their financial gain. Could be that they are waiting for some type of promotion or some type of job offer that's just not coming to them, and they could just be feeling like they are not going to be a good provider for the Divine Feminine at this time. Let's see what else coming out for the masculine. We have number 53, Magician in the Mirror in reverse, Gemini, Virgo energy. One of those placements could be significant. But this is about manifesting when it's upright. So it does seem like there is some type of blockage for the Divine Masculine, where things that they are trying to manifest are not coming into fruition. Again, I am kind of feeling more so this is about like a promotion or something. And I do feel like they want this to be able to provide for the feminine. But there is still some type of disconnect here at number 34, the door to personal happiness and healing. So they're avoiding doing some type of shadow work that is needed. I do feel like this masculine who I'm picking up on, they are trying to overwork themselves or throw themselves into work instead of doing the inner work that is needed for them to experience some type of growth and that stability within themselves, or that spiritual growth that is needed in terms for this relationship to kind of move forward. But it does seem like this person, either they're not spiritual at all, or it's like they're just, they can see the feminine. I do feel like they spy, but it does seem like they are looking at the feminine and thinking like, wow, they're kind of out of my league right now. I don't know. I see that the feminine has done so much healing work on themselves. I don't know if I can match their level, type of thing as well. And so I do feel like they are thinking that they cannot manifest some type of new beginning with you or with the feminine because of this issue where you guys are just not compatible in terms of the vibrational frequency that is needed for union. But I do feel like this masculine, they are maybe just not able to see things clearly right now. And because of this, maybe some of their foundation is about to be erupted. It does seem like there is some type of tower moment that's about to happen for the masculine, especially if they have been really focused on the worldly things, focused on money instead of this connection. Like we have number 30 in reverse, the Garden and the Gate in reverse. So when it's upright, it does signify like waiting for your ships to come in. And so I do feel like this is kind of what's been going on with you guys, where you're no longer waiting for this masculine to get things together. Some of you guys, you might be more so in the energy of focusing on your own healing at this time and not necessarily what the masculine is doing. Again, I do feel like you still want the masculine, but at the same time, you're not going to settle for breadcrumbs. You've done a lot of healing work on yourselves. And so you are going towards things that are going to be viable for you. But also, this is a card that signifies boredom. So the masculine might be feeling a little bit bored and discontent where they are in terms of their work situation. Again, does seem to be like some type of cycle where they are overworking themselves and not really seeing the fruits of their labor coming together. And so they could be feeling like they are just working to work and there's no forward movement, no growth, no expansion happening in their life right now. Tell me more. Ooh, okay. Very interesting energy. We have number 49, Angel of Love. So that card is basically like the Page of Cups to me. It's about giving some type of initial offer, okay, of love, of understanding. Also that you have feelings for someone, right? So I do feel like this masculine could be waking up to the fact that they do have feelings for the feminine. We do have number 42 showing up as well, which is woman holding a coin. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It is the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you guys, they might be actually viewing you as their perfect partner, the one that they want to marry, because I do view this as the wife card, and I do view this as basically the husband card as well. So for some of you guys, this person could be feeling like you are their ideal match and you are who they want to be with, but they feel like they're unstable and not grounded enough, that they cannot provide some type of stability. I do feel this person, they feel like they cannot get on your level. They can see you really glowing up, being happy, being abundant, and so they might be feeling a sense of lack, but I do feel like it's all in the perspective as well. Again, I feel like this person, they're kind of setting themselves up for failure in a sense because they are not willing to change their mindset. They're not willing to do the inner work that is needed. Some of you guys, they could have gone to other options instead of putting in the work towards this relationship with the feminine because they thought that that would be easier, because they didn't feel worthy of the divine feminine. They could have decided to go towards other options that were not feasible for them. And so this could be a signifying that they are receiving some type of bad karma at this time because of how they played the divine feminine, played those games, ghosted, were in and out. But I do feel like this person ultimately does have love, and they are awakening to their feelings towards the divine feminine, and they are doing a lot of introspection. But for the most part, I am really feeling like this person is trying to get themselves together so that they can be stable and provide for the divine feminine. But it does seem like there is some type of roadblocks or some type of issues, I would say, where they're just not able to really get things off the ground, okay? They might be feeling like things are just not working out in their favor. Excuse me, guys. I'm burping. Excuse me. Those of you who've been on here, that's like my way of saying, like, yep, you're on it. All right, tell me more. So we do have number 44, woman holding a heart in reverse. This is the Queen of Cups energy. So the Queen of Cups energy is about a card of self-love here, is what I do feel like for a lot of you. It does seem like this divine masculine, and I kind of view this as like this divine masculine's energy is the feminine energy, okay, on their side. So it does seem like they're not in touch with their divine feminine energy within themselves, and so that's why they keep doing the things that they do. They keep throwing themselves into work. That's why they keep, pushing you away, keep ghosting, blocking, doing all this stuff because they're not able to sit with themselves. I mean, these are both coming out in reverse, guys. There needs to be some type of healing for the feminine energy on their side for this to even work out. But I do feel like they are awakening because does seem to be some type of tower moment. And I know the card has not come out yet, but there is some elements of a tower happening where the divine is forcing this person to wake up to its sense. So divine feminines, your person might be going through some type of a dark night of the soul at this time where they have to kind of sit with themselves and reevaluate what they've been doing. But again, I just feel like this is a card about self-love, holding yourself back. For some of you guys, they might be viewing you in this way as well, where you used to be a lot more nurturing and open to this person, but I do feel like you have kind of pulled back your energy because you see that this person has not reciprocated. Some of you guys, you have come back into contact with your person like I have, and there's still not an expression of emotion. There's still not growth in regards to you guys actually being able to communicate how you're feeling towards each other. And so there's still that type of disconnect. I do kind of feel like you're able to have like a really nice friendship level with this person, but when it comes to diving in deep and actually talking about the emotional aspect, it's just not happening. We do have number 37, the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, which is the solar plexus chakra. Okay. This is coming out in reverse. So this card is about your confidence. It's about your self-esteem. Could also be talking about your emotions as well. So I do feel like the Divine Masculine is a little bit imbalanced and all over the place right now in terms of how they're feeling. Again, I do feel like they have a lot of love for the feminine, but they're keeping it inside. Also, this could be that there is just things that they need to heal in terms of past trauma and relationships that they never really moved past. I do feel like this person is someone who doesn't know how to heal, just 11:11 on the clock. And so they bring in past baggage that they've had from other relationships into new ones. And so I do feel like, again, this person really needs to sit with themselves and reevaluate everything that's happened pretty much in their lifetime and really figure out what their triggers are and how to heal them. For some of you guys, you are sending love to your person and definitely trying to help them. I do feel like you intuitively know that this person is going through some type of tough time. Even if you came into contact with your person and are somewhat reunited, or at least on speaking terms, it does seem like you know that there is some type of disconnect going on with your person still. They could have told you that they are working a lot or that they went through some type of breakup or something, and so that's where there is some type of hesitation as well. But with this energy, and also with it coming out the first card with that King of Pentacles in reverse, I almost feel like this person, they are viewing this as like a slow and steady race. So like Knight of Pentacle type of energy where they're not putting a lot of effort in. I do feel like they are more focused on making sure they have their ducks in a row than anything before making any type of solid offer. And so that could be a little bit frustrating for you feminines because you have been waiting for a while for this person and you thought that things would go maybe a different way than they have thus far. But with this card coming out in reverse, we do see that this person might have some issues with their confidence. And so this could be something that their spirit team or spirit in general is trying to work with them with. Okay. We have number 39 as the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, which is the throat chakra. So there is some type of truth and clarity that they're not telling you. And I think the truth and clarity is that they love you. Okay, but this is something that they don't feel comfortable talking about. I feel like this masculine who I'm picking up has a hard time talking about their emotions, which again, we are seeing with that woman holding a heart coming out. For me, that as I'm looking at this feels like it's their energy where it's that feminine, divine feminine side of them, where they're not able to really express themselves. They could have grown up in some type of household where they were punished for maybe talking about their emotions, or they came from a household where people really didn't do that. And so they're bringing in that toxicity to other connections, and they don't know how to properly heal this side of themselves. Let's see what else for the masculine. Yeah, there's a lot going on with the masculine. We have number 20, Envy. So guys, I do see this Envy card. It's like spell work card, okay? So there could be a lot of different things going on. Again, as I said in the beginning, they could have got themselves caught up with a karmic, a dark witch, something of that sort, where it does seem like there's just a lot of instability in that relationship, and or even if it ended, there's still a lot of residue and hurt going on with the masculine side. Also, this card may be about like someone being manipulative as well, so or narcissistic, we could say it like that. But I do feel like this person, they might be seeing you also in the positive light, divine feminines, where you have things going for themselves, and the divine masculine, again, does not feel worthy, and they have issues with their confidence too. But I do feel like this masculine also could have people around them who are jealous of them, especially if they are doing okay for themselves, right? I do feel like this masculine is trying to get themselves together to be the provider for you, divine feminines. But again, it does seem like there is some type of pushback for them to actually move forward in their career or just the things that they're trying to do. We have number 31 and reverse, door to value. This is my 10 of Pentacle card. Also a card where it does talk about abundance. So there does seem to be a lack of abundance happening for the divine masculine for some reason. Could be in regards to karma because of how they treated the feminine, or again, it's just, this could be actually their mindset. There's a lack of, abundant mindset for them. Or also there is some type of inheritance or something that is supposed to be coming in for the divine masculine, and it seems like it's not coming in. There could be some type of delays for them, and so they are feeling a little bit discouraged at this time. All right, let's see what else for the divine masculine. Guys, I'm going to have to probably, as I say that, divine masculine. And we have creativity. So that's funny. Divine masculine, this to me is the feminine energy, creativity. What I was saying was I'm going to have to read the booklet, guys, because I really have not sat with it very long, even though I've had these cards for a while, but I really don't use them very often. All right, tell me about the divine masculine, please, Spirit. What's going on with the divine masculine? Ooh, yeah. Okay. So look, first card out was sorry, you guys see it, manifestation, which came out in reverse. So yeah, we saw that with the magician in the mirror energy. It's like their manifestations are not coming into fruition at this time, or it's like they're having a hard time actually manifesting this connection. Again, I almost feel like this person, they're not very spiritual. And I think I said that in the beginning with that door to healing, personal healing and happiness. To me, that's a card about understanding that you are on a spiritual journey. You've already gone through your spiritual awakening here. I am kind of feeling like this person, they are starting to understand what's going on, but there is still maybe a sense of denial. For others of you, your person's just not woken up. I'm going to be real. But they know that they have love for the divine feminine and that the relationship is different than anything else they've ever experienced. But they feel like there's just maybe a lot of push and pull going on in terms of the relationship. And so this can't come together at this time. But look, we have connection, which also came out right next to that manifestation card. Again, they feel the connection. Okay. For some of you guys, again, I think they are denying what is going on right in front of them. And I do feel like it's really inescapable. There is a card, I don't know what deck it is. I've seen other readers use it, and it says, I feel you all around me or something like that. I feel like this person does feel you all around. Feel the divine feminine all around them. And so it's just hard for them to kind of do basically their daily task. I feel like the divine is making sure that divine masculine does not forget the feminine. And they are trying to give the signs and signals and synchronicities that this is their person, but the divine masculine is still being stubborn to a degree, or still saying like, you know what? This is make-believe. I need to focus on more practical things, because divine masculine is logical, right? So they just see things more on a worldly view. And it's funny because we had intimacy, which did also come out in reverse, guys. So it's like there is some type of lack of intimacy going on, even if you are in communication with your person. It does seem like there is just no forward movement, no growth happening because this person has trouble being vulnerable. Okay, it has trouble being real. And you guys, we saw this already multiple times in this reading with them not being in touch with their femininity, okay, or their feminine side, right? Tapping into that. So this could be someone who is just really hyper masculine. But, you know, the intimacy, it could also be that this person might be holding back being intimate with you because they feel this magnetic pull. And so for some of you guys, when you guys were together, it was more so based on lust, or it felt like it was just really this person ended up using you for sexual favors. And so I do feel like this person has a lot of pent up sexual tension towards you, but they are trying to kind of ground themselves and hold themselves back as well. Actually come and try to establish a connection, because this connection card, it is very beautiful. I'm not sure if you guys can see the imagery on it, but it's like soulmate energy on here. It's 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups type of thing, where there is equal give and take, where it's you guys actually getting to know each other and building on that connection. All right, let's see more about the Divine Masculine. Oh my gosh. Look, you cannot make it up, guys. The distorted masculine. So this is where the masculine's energy is, which I've been talking about this, where there is some type of distortion happening for them, where they are overworking themselves. There's a lot going on. But for some of you guys, like, I don't know if you can see down here, I'll try to put it closer, but it does look like this person is counting their pennies. It's like they're penny pinching, or, you know, they're so hyper focused on money. We have the bank and we have the police here, and then we have a clock here where they are clocking in for work. There's sun trying to be illuminated to them. I do feel like that's like the divine trying to bring some type of guidance to them, but it's like they're just focused on the material world right now instead of tapping into their spirituality. But we do have the Garden. So for me, this card is about growth and expansion here, but I'm going to look that one up. Okay, so bear with me, guys. All right. So the Garden says, honor yourself as the beautiful person you are, trusting in life as it is. So for some of you guys, this person's not able to trust what the divine is trying to show them. Okay, it says, the garden is lush and fertile when she's healthy, barren and forbidding when she is neglected. She ebbs and flows with the seasons, is still when she needs to be full of color, life, and nourishment when the timing is right. She bursts with fruit and flowers and attracts all things to her. Animals and people come to marvel at her beauty, enjoy her cool shade, inhale her fragrance, and restore them. Okay, so it says, in a world where we constantly under pressure to be active, the idea of being the garden rather than the gardener can seem far too passive. In this context, however, to be passive means to be peaceful in a state of trusting that all you need is available to you without having to hunt it down. So, guys, basically, what I was saying, I do feel like this person, this comes back to the material world, right? Really trying to hustle and bustle and definitely trying to elevate, excuse me, I'm sorry, my verb's going, trying to elevate in the material world, right, in their career, and just overworking themselves to a point where they are getting burned out, but also they need to understand that everything that they need is already provided for. I do feel like this person also needs to have more trust and faith in the divine, trust that their manifestations are going to be coming in, understand what their spirit team is trying to tell them in terms of actually doing the work that is needed. But guys, look, we do have the divine feminine energy. I do have to cover up because she has her nipple out. But the divine feminine. So I do feel like this also pertains to you guys, the Divine Feminine, where this person, they're overworking themselves, right? But then it also comes down to this, trusting that this will work out in the way that they want it to. But I do feel like this person is someone who definitely represses their emotions, and also the Divine Feminine energy that's showing up could come back to what I was saying in the beginning, where they need to get in touch with their feminine energy at this time because they are overdoing it just a tad. We'll get some more. But I feel like everything they're doing right now, wow, I don't know if you guys saw that, but this card like spun around 3 times. Oh my gosh, it's soulmate card. So this person definitely, and my throat chakra is acting up. Hang on, guys. All right, so this person definitely feels a soulmate bond to the Divine Feminine, okay? But I do feel like they are confused about what this connection truly is. Like I said, they know that they love the feminine, but then it comes down to, okay, is this something I can just walk away from? I do feel like they tried to do this before and they were unsuccessful. But we do have reparenting yourself. So there is a need for this person to do that introspection, do the inner work, heal those childhood wounds for this to come together. And once they're able to do that, look what happens. Divine Masculine. They step into their divinity, they step into their true power, and they are finally a match for the Divine Feminine, for this union to actually come back together. Okay? So it's very beautiful. I do feel like this person, they are taking the steps, or at least they're starting to see what is needed for this to actually move into a more solid connection. But there is still some work that needs to be done. Okay, guys? So that is what I have for you. If this reading resonated, if you liked it, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.